A reminder to myself. Ramadan isn't supposed to be a 30-day emotional high that evaporates the second it's over. It's supposed to be the training ground where you build the habits that carry you through the next 11 months. But you know how it goes. We go hard for 30 days, and eventually it all starts to fade. This year you're going to do it differently. You're going to disappear from the noise, the distractions, and the shallow Ramadan planners and trackers that everyone else is running. You're going to lock in, build some real habits, and reappear 12 months ahead, inshallah. Here's how. 1. Tahajjud, last third of the night? Yes, sounds cliché, but hear me out. The world is asleep. Shaitan is chained. Your nafs is quiet. This is the most powerful window we'll have all year, and yet we choose to sleep through it. What makes tahajjud different from every other act of worship is it's done when no one is watching. There's no social proof. No one's going to congratulate you in the morning. No Instagram story to post. It's just you and Allah in the stillness of the night. That privacy is what makes it so transformative, but we'll either choose to sleep through it, or rush through 2 quick rak'ah, make a generic dua, and go back to bed, or scroll till suhoor feeling like we checked a box. Real tahajjud is when you stand in front of Allah and pour out everything. Your shame, you being a weak abd of Allah, your failures, your desperation to change, your fear that you'll relapse again, your grief over the past, your anxiety about the future, your plea for a righteous spouse, your confession that you're weak, and your need for Him to guide you every step of the way. Just raw honesty. Now imagine if you do this consistently for 30 nights, how would that change you mentally and spiritually? It's big, so set your alarm for the last third of the night. Try to wake up 30 to 45 minutes before you normally would for suhoor. Wash your face with cold water. Make wudu slowly. Let your body and mind wake up. Pray at least 2 rak'ah, but don't rush. Recite the best surahs you've memorized. Take your time in sujood. Make lots of dua. Remember, this isn't about speed. After salah, sit and make dua for at least 10 minutes. Speak to Allah and pour out everything. Pro tip. Try to do a little warm-up today. Wake up just 30 minutes before Fajr and pray 2 rak'ah. 2. Fast from your phone after Isha until Fajr. You're not just fasting from food and water this Ramadan. You're fasting from one of the biggest fitna of this age, your phone. Your phone is the reason you relapse. It's the reason you stay up late. It's the reason your discipline goes out the window. It's the gateway to every trigger you've been trying to avoid. And yet, most people will spend this entire Ramadan scrolling after Taraweeh and Suhoor, like nothing changed. You'll tell yourself you're just checking messages. Then you'll open Instagram, real quick. Then you'll watch a YouTube video to relax. Then the algorithm pulls you deeper. Before you know it, it's 1 a.m., you're wide awake, fitna is 1 click away, and your guard is completely down. That's when shaitan would normally strike. But since he's chained during Ramadan, your nafs takes over. And your nafs doesn't need shaitan's help when your phone is in your hand and you're alone. This Ramadan, you're cutting that off entirely. Here's the rule. After Isha, your phone goes into a drawer, a different room, or a lockbox. It doesn't come back out until after Fajr. No exceptions. There is one though. If you actually use your phone for habit number 5 and nothing else. Keep reading. We'll get there. No, I need it for my alarm. Buy a $10 alarm clock. No, I need to check something important. Nothing is that important at 11 p.m. Even if it's something super important, like work or study, you don't need a phone. You can use a laptop or desktop instead. When you remove your phone from the equation, you remove 90% of the access points to fitna. You also remove the dopamine hits that keep you wired and unable to sleep. Here's what happens when you do this consistently. You fall asleep faster because you're not overstimulating your brain before bed. You can wake up for tahajjud easier because your sleep quality improves. You reclaim 2 to 3 hours per night that were being wasted on nothing. This one habit will do more for your Ramadan than 100 motivational lectures. 3. Recite Quran with intention, not just speed. Everyone's racing to finish 30 juz. Almost no one is letting it change them. We are blitzing through pages at maximum speed, not understanding a single word, just trying to hit the finish line by Eid. And when Ramadan ends, we close the mushaf, and that's it. The Quran wasn't revealed so we could race through it. It was revealed to change us, to rewire our heart, to show us who we are, who Allah is, and what we're supposed to be doing with our life. But you can't experience any of that at high speed. I am not saying recitation isn't important. No, recite as much as you can and even more, but also slow down to reflect. Pick one surah. Just one. Recite it ayah by ayah in Arabic. Then read the translation. The Noble Quran by Muhammad Muslim Khan and Muhammad Taqiyuddin al-Hilali is the most authentic one. Then read the tafsir. Tafsir ibn Kathir or Tafsir as-Sa'di are the most authentic and easy to understand to start with. Sit with it. Stop and think. Ask yourself, how does this ayah apply to me right now? That's the difference between reciting Quran and experiencing Quran. If you're serious about making these habits stick permanently, especially breaking free from lust and haram addictions and building real, lasting discipline, the Nafs battle plan is designed exactly for this. It's not a 30-day motivational burst. It's a full system. Over 100 brothers and sisters have already used to experience real difference, alhamdulillah. And with only 2 to 3 days left before Ramadan, this is your window to lock it in seriously before Ramadan starts. 4. Habits that outlast Ramadan. Most people go hard for 30 days, then collapse on Eid +1. The Taraweeh streak ends. The Quran gets closed. The discipline evaporates. Within a week, they're back to hitting snooze on Fajr and staying up until 2 a.m. scrolling. Don't be like that. Ramadan isn't a 30-day sprint. It's the foundation for the next 11 months. The whole point is to use these 30 days to build something that lasts. So pick 3 to 5 core habits. Make them so non-negotiable that they become automatic after Ramadan ends. Here are some examples. All 5 salah in the masjid, every single day. Daily Quran after Fajr. Even if it's just 1 page. You read it, you reflect on it, and you move on. No pressure to finish fast. Just consistency. Increase the time gradually, day by day. Consistent night prayer. Not necessarily tahajjud, but at least 2 rak'ah before you sleep. Lowering your gaze intentionally for Allah. This habit alone will change everything about your relationship with Allah, your mental clarity, and your ability to resist sins. The key is this. Choose one habit that feels challenging but doable. Something that stretches you but doesn't break you. Then protect it like your iman depends on it. By the end of Ramadan, this habit should be so locked in that skipping it feels wrong and impossible. That's when you know it's become part of who you are. 5. Invest in your akhirah while everyone's distracted. Last, but the most important. While everyone else is busy binging after Taraweeh, staying up until suhoor playing video games and watching Netflix, wasting the nights on their phones, you're going to be doing something different. You're going to be investing in your akhirah. What does that mean? Seeking ilm and learning your deen properly. Deepen your understanding of who Allah is and who you're supposed to be. Learn about the correct aqeedah, creed of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, Tawheed, Shirk. Learn about what following the Quran and Sunnah upon the understanding of the Sahaba and Salaf, the righteous predecessors, actually means. At the very least, finish this playlist this Ramadan. But your nafs will try to make it all appear as boring to you. Before it does that, read about the immense virtues of seeking ilm here. So this Ramadan, be rare. Disappear from the noise. Disappear into ibadah. Disappear into discipline. Disappear into transformation. And reappear as someone completely unrecognizable, 12 months ahead. This is how you build the discipline that lasts for years. Through repetition, structure, and consistency. May Allah allow us to reach Ramadan in good health and grant us tawfiq to act. Back in Ramadan with more Mujahid content, inshallah. Barakallahu faykum.